Hello and welcome to Gentle Yoga with Leo Gray on behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center, Palm Springs. Visit us online at urbanyoga.org or on Facebook at Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center to make donations via the tip jar. Check out the schedule. Folks watching on YouTube later can subscribe to the YouTube channel for us. I'm going to start today in a reclined posture. One option is what I'm doing here with the soles of my feet together, knees splayed out, and if you have yoga blocks, you can have them under your knees to support the weight of your legs. You could also use other props there if you don't have yoga blocks. If it's not comfortable to have your legs and feet in this position, you could plant the soles of your feet, let your knees lean in towards each other. Whatever reclined posture works for you. Resting your hands on the floor or on your body as you like. Close your eyes if you want. Bring your attention to your breathing. As you find your comfortable stillness, the breath will start slowing down, start getting deeper. Feel your body relaxing against the support under it. Taking in the movements of your breath. Taking in your surroundings in whatever way they're touching upon your senses. Scan your body head to toe to take in whatever sensations are going on. Taking particular note of any unpleasant or unwanted sensation, any stiffness, any soreness. Making note of any trouble spots you have. To keep them in mind during practice, knowing you're welcome to skip or modify any part of the practice. And hey, if you don't detect any trouble spots as you scan your body, congratulations on a morning of feeling good. If you wish to set an intention for your own personal practice this morning, you can do that now before we begin moving out of our starting postures. Let's take 3 deep, clearing breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sigh. Now, if you do have your legs and your feet the way I do, you can use your arms to come out of that posture. Nudging your knees towards each other, letting the soles of your feet rest on the floor. If you had props here, you can move them out of the way. Let's start with an energizing twist here today. Right heel in close to your butt, cross your left ankle above your right knee. Figure 4 shape with your legs. Reach your arms out to the sides with your palms facing up. Feel your shoulder blades grounding. Try to keep them grounded as you let your legs fall to the right. Turn your head to the left. Don't worry about how far your legs go. Just let them hang. See what happens with gravity over the next few breaths. As your breath gently brings you out, the legs will find their way where they need to go. Slowly come back up to center. Cross your legs the opposite way. And let's twist the opposite way. Slowly come back up through center, uncross your legs, draw your knees towards your chest, hug your knees. Inhale, extend your arms and legs all the way out. As you exhale, curl up in a ball again. And repeat that for a few more breaths. Starting to get a little warmer. It's the winter solstice. And I know that folks here on Zoom with me live are chilly this morning. See what we can do to turn up the internal thermostat a bit while still keeping to a gentle practice. At the end of the next exhale, hug your knees and rock and roll, massaging your back against the floor. It's a time of transition. The days are going to start getting a little longer. Weather shifting around. Lots of plans being made, being changed, being canceled. Let's start to make our way up to a seat. You can hug your legs and rock back and forth, or tip onto one side and press your hands to the floor to lift yourself up. Just sit in whatever way is comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be just like I'm sitting. Let your arms hang loosely by your sides. Raise your right shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back and let it down. And then your left shoulder up and back and down. Let your chin come down towards your chest. Start to move your head gently and slowly in circles. And if there's any place in your neck where there's a particular tightness or soreness, maybe pause with making circles to give that area a little more attention, a little rocking back and forth. Now let's change direction. And when you finish the next circle, lift your chin to face forward. Rest your hands on your knees or thighs. Inhale to draw your heart forward and let your head tip back. Exhale to draw your heart back, let your head tip forward. A few more times. Maybe noticing breaths getting deeper, movements getting bigger. Let's make some circles. As you come forward, go over towards one side. And on the exhale, as you go back, go to the other side. Let's change direction. After your next exhale, sit up nice and tall again. Reach your arms out to the sides, rest your fingertips on the ground. Inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your ear. Exhale, reach to the left, feeling for length from your hip up through your fingertips. Inhale to come upright. As you exhale, bring the right hand behind you and your left hand to your right leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. Exploring how much feels sufficient. You don't have to keep going deeper. Let yourself unwind, come through center. Inhale, lift your left arm up. And exhale, reach to your right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come into your other twist. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, see about twisting some more. Let yourself unwind. And let's come up onto our hands and knees. Reach back and press into the ball of your right foot. And inhale, pick your foot up, reach straight back. On the next inhale, reach your left arm forward, thumb pointing up. Exhale, draw your knee and your elbow towards each other, round your back towards the ceiling. Inhale, extend out again. Let's do that 3 more times. Exhale, inhale. Then bend your knee, Reach back, see if you can grab your foot or your ankle. Lift your knee and your chin as you kick into your hand. Release, lower down. Reach back, press into the ball of your left foot. On an inhale, pick your foot up, reach straight back. On an inhale, reach your right arm forward. Exhale, draw your knee and your elbow towards each other. Inhale, extend out again. 3 more. Then bend your knee, reach back, see about that bind. Release, lower down. Let's step forward into a forward fold. If you like, bring blocks in here under your hands to ease your transition. Step 1 foot forward and then the other, and hang out exploring movement. Maybe keeping blocks under your hands, maybe setting them aside, swaying. The weight of your arms and your head drawing down towards the floor, lengthening the back of your body. Inhale, lift halfway up so your back is parallel with the ground and raise your arms to the side. Let's add a little change in here today to the half lift, a little more core engagement. Exhale, fold down again. Inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides. Exhaling, reach for your shoulder blades and hug yourself, or come to eagle arms and reach forward and up with your hands and your elbows. Inhale, spread your wings. As you exhale, cross the opposite way. Inhale, open up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up, reach your palms up. Look up towards your hands, lift your heart. Inhaling, come up through center. Exhaling, bend to the right. Inhaling up through center. Exhaling, bend to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. I forgot to raise my arms. Raise your arms to the sides. Exhale, fold down. Maybe you remembered what I did. Step back to plank. On an exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Pressing into your hands, inhale, lift your head and chest. Maybe a little, maybe more. Listen to your lower back. Exhale, rock back and up to downward facing dog. Pedal your feet up and down. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, half lift, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, half lift, arms out. Exhale, down. Resting your fingertips on the floor, step your left foot back. You can let the left knee down if you like and uncurl the toes, or stay here with the runner's lunge. And we'll transition to crescent lunge. Inhale, reach forward and up. And you can always change your mind. Go from the higher lunge to the lower, or the lower to the higher. Exhale, sink forward in your hips, float your arms down. Inhale, glide back and lift your arms. Twist to the left, left hand back, right hand forward. Come through center, hands by your heart. Twist to the right, right hand back, left hand forward. Come through center, hands to heart. Bring your hands to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, half lift, arms out. Exhale, down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift, arms up. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. And if you want, let your right knee down and uncurl your right toes. When you're ready, inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, sink forward, lower your arms. Inhale, glide back, raise your arms. Twist to the right. Come through center. Twist to the left. Come through center. Bring your hands down. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, half lift, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, half lift, arms out. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. When you're ready, on an exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhaling, draw your heart forward, look up. Exhale, rock back it up to downward dog. Take 3 cleansing breaths and make your way to child's pose. Observe how your breath feels in this position. Scan your body. Inhale, inhale, come forward and up to the table, pardon me. Exhale, press back and up to downward dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, half lift, arms out. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And after I have a sip of my water, we'll play with some balancing stuff. You're welcome to step over by the wall or a piece of furniture so you have something to reach out and grab onto. We're going to be standing on one leg to some degree, whatever degree works for you, whatever support you need. Hands by your heart. Shift your weight from one leg to the other with your feet on the ground. Bring the weight into your left leg. Keep that knee soft. Raise your right knee. Cross your ankle above your knee. Turn your right knee down towards the floor. Flex those toes towards your shin. And as if you're going to sit down with your legs crossed, like there's a bench behind you. Release in the left hip and left knee and left ankle. Pressing your hands together. Pressing your thumbs to your sternum. Imagining your elbows touching your knee, touching your foot. Maybe it's just the image, maybe it happens. There's my knee. I never know whether I'm gonna go that low or not. We just see how far the body wants to go each time. Not pushing down, releasing down, inviting the hips to open. Starting over whenever needed. Breathing. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Uncross, release, and shake things out. And we'll see how it goes on the other side. Hands to the heart when you're ready. Shift back and forth. Bring the weight into your right leg. Take your time lifting your left knee. Cross your ankle. Turn your knee down. Flex your toes up. And start to release downward into that cross-legged seat. Inhale, slowly stand up. Uncross your leg. Let your foot down. Shake things out. And for the next, let's grab our blocks. Stand the blocks up. On the tall position, shoulder width apart. And sort of square yourself off. You're gonna play with Warrior 3, and if you like, half moon. Bring the weight into your right leg. Inhale, reach your left foot up and back like you want to step on the wall back there. Now, depending on where you're at, maybe you keep both hands on the blocks. Maybe you bring one hand to your heart or both. You could also reach back by your hips or out to the sides or reach forward. And that can be with one arm or both. You can let your foot down anytime and start over. And if you want to try for a half moon, bring your right hand to the block if it's not there, your left hand to your hip, and draw the left hip up above the right hip. Imagine your shoulder blades and your butt pressing to an invisible wall behind you. Maybe reach your left hand up, stacked above your right hand. And see whatever control you can muster to come out slowly and gradually when you're ready, as he almost falls over backwards. We all fall sometimes. Finding strength in that slowness as you come out. And when you're ready, inhale, stand up for a moment and shake things out. You don't need to do this. I'm turning like this so my back's not to you when I do the other half moon. You can come back to your blocks when you're ready. Shift the weight into your left leg. Inhale to reach your right foot up. Reach back through the sole of your foot. Play with whatever arm expression works for you. And that might include keeping your hands on the blocks. And just focusing on opening the front of this hip, reaching back through that foot. When and if you like, with your left hand on your block, bring your right hand to your hip, draw that hip up, stack your hips, stack your shoulders, and maybe stack your hands. Keep breathing. And when you're ready to come out, just see how slow you can go. Inhale, slowly stand, shake, whatever needs to shake. Come down and have a seat on your mat. Extend your legs forward, flex your feet back. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your legs, letting your knees bend as much as they want to. On each inhale, think of coming forward. On each exhale, think of lowering down some more. Inhaling, slowly walk your hands up the front of your legs. Sit yourself up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart. And then bend your left leg, bring your left foot to your right thigh or right knee. Pivot your torso and aim your sternum at your right foot and flex that right foot back towards you. If it doesn't feel good to have your left knee hanging like this, you could put a block here under your knee if you like. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down over your leg. Take a couple breaths. Reach your left arm out to the side and reach it up alongside your ear. Left hand coming overhead towards the right hand. Inhale, reach up and out to the left again. And swing that arm across. So your left hand is by your right hand once more. Reach your right arm out to the side. Turn your head to the right. Rotate your arm, pointing your thumb towards the floor. Reach the back of your hand towards your left hip. And draw that right shoulder back. Extend your arm, let that rotation go, and bring your right hand back to your left hand. Walk your hands up the front of your legs, sit up. Use your arms to help your legs. Extend the left leg and bend the right. Bring the foot across to the other leg. Pivot your torso. Flex your left foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Reach your right arm out to the side. And inhaling, reach it up alongside your ear, overhead towards the opposite hand. Reach back up, back out to the right. Bring your right hand over to your left hand. Reach your left arm out, turn your head to the left. Point your thumb down, reach towards your right hip, and peel your left shoulder back. Extend your arm. Put your thumb up. Bring your left hand back to your right hand. Walk your hands up your leg and sit up. Using your arms, extend the right leg. Then nudge the legs back in towards each other. Draw your feet in, plant your feet, knees sticking up. Reach your arms out alongside your knees. And start to sit back. Just find that tipping point. Where you're not quite tipping onto your back. You're not quite lifting your feet. Spine is nice and long. Now, anytime during this sequence, you might bring your hands to your legs for support. That's a good option, a good variation. Lift your feet a little bit. Take a few breaths. Lift your feet about half as high as you can. Keep breathing. Lift your feet as high as you can. Lower halfway. Lower most of the way. And let your feet down. Bring your hands to the floor back here. Wiggle your feet out by the edges of your mat. Let your knees go to the right. Turn your head to the left. Knees to the left. Head to the right. If you feel like it, you could explore a bigger movement here as your knees go down to the right. Lift your left arm and your left hip and look up. Continuing a couple more times for each side. Bring your feet in about hip width apart. Come down onto your forearms, then down onto your back. Realized I was a little too close to my furniture for what I'm about to do. With your heels in close to your butt here, reach your right foot up towards the ceiling. Now you can keep the left foot planted like this, or for more of a challenge, you can extend your left leg down along the mat. Flex that foot back towards you. Grab a block. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, pass the block to your other hand. Exhale, pass it behind your right thigh to the other hand. 9 more times. Inhale overhead, exhale behind the leg. I'll let you know when I get to 10 in case you lose count. And if you need to take a break before I do, go ahead and take a break. That's part of the freedom to skip or modify whatever you want. I think that's 10 for me. Sometimes I lose count. I'm going to change direction and keep going. Inhale overhead, exhale behind the leg. If you don't have blocks, you could be passing your water bottle from one hand to the other, or your TV remote, whatever you want. You could even just be tapping your hands together, I guess. And then after the 10th one, let's set the prop down gently. Let the right leg down. If the left foot is planted, extend the left leg. And maybe you just rest, or maybe it feels good to wiggle your legs or your arms. Shimmy your hips. Now draw your knees up, draw your heels in towards your butt again. Reach your left foot up towards the ceiling. And you can either keep the right foot planted or extend the leg, flex the foot back, grab your block. Inhale, pass to the other hand overhead. Exhale, pass behind your thigh. Certainly a warming sequence, good degree of core work going on. Nice big breaths. And I think that's 10, changing direction, 10 the other way, 10-ish, should we say? Some days I'm more certain of my counting. We all have those days. Some days, in general, things seem more certain. Some days things are just uncertain. Setting the block aside, gently let the leg down. If the right leg was bent, extend it as well. Just take a little pause or take a little shake. Draw your knees towards your chest, hug your knees, then rock and roll, massage your back against the floor. Plant your left foot, again, heel close to your butt. Cross your right knee over your left knee. If that doesn't work for you, if that's not comfortable or manageable or doable, whatever, you can cross your ankle over your knee like we did at the beginning. Reach your arms out to the sides, palms up. Now with these supine twists, the closer your knees are to your chest, the deeper your twist feels. So you can decide how it's going to be. You could keep your foot planted, let your legs fall to the left, turn your head to the right, or you could lift your heel, maybe lift your whole foot, draw the knees in close. Whenever you're ready, let the legs go left and turn your head to the right. And as with the energizing twist earlier, we're not pushing the legs, we're letting them hang. Let breath and gravity be in charge of where they're going to go. See if you can keep both shoulder blades on the ground as your breath brings you out. Slowly come up to center. Cross your legs the opposite way. And when you're ready, let's twist the other way. Legs to the right and head to the left. Slowly come back to center. Uncross your legs. Draw your knees in. Reach your feet up. Reach your hands up, grab your legs or grab your feet. Play with bending and straightening your arms and legs. If there's some other inversion you would prefer to doing this happy baby pose, go ahead and invert however you like. Whenever you feel complete with your inversion, you can make your way to Shavasana. Any resting pose you like, it doesn't have to be corpse pose like this. Maybe this isn't comfortable. Sometimes this doesn't feel good for the lower back. You could plant your feet, let your knees lean in towards each other, or bring your feet together, let your knees stick out, one of the postures we might have started in. Maybe scoot over by the wall of the furniture and put your legs on the wall or the couch or whatever. Get comfortable, whatever that looks like for you. Closing your eyes if you like. Coming back to focusing on your breath, back where we started. Or maybe coming back to the intention you set for your practice today. How did that work for you in this practice? How might you extend your intention into the rest of your day? Taking your practice with you off the mat. Give yourself some deeper breaths. Start to wiggle your toes and fingers. Your ankles and wrists. Gently turn your head side to side, building up to bigger and bigger movements, moving your arms and legs more. Any movements you want are fine. Cherishing the relaxed state, moving mindfully. When you're ready, take your time to sit yourself up. And bring your hands up by your heart. Thank you for coming together to share practice today. The light within me sees and bows to that same light that's within each of you. Namaste. Stay warm. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time.